Right, one thing I won't miss about this place are the midges. I've got my midge hat, and if anyone wonders where I got it from, it was a fishing shop, and I can't remember the name of it.
Ages ago. Online, wasn't it?
And we'd forgotten that Kinlochewe is centre for
Midge City,
Midge City, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, just a word of warning, we've got some smidge product placement here. We have tested this, that does help, but they still bother you. You've only been bitten once, haven't you?
I've been bitten on taking Poppy out last night. I hadn't got any on.
No.
She was taking ages outside, so I was standing still and they descended on me.
Yeah.
And
just come over here a little bit. That's it. Yeah.
And they bit me there.
Bite there.
Oh, I escaped quite well, really.
But they're all congregated around the car, so I'm hooking up the car and
they're with you.
They're with me. They're helping.
No, I don't think they're helping.
No. Okay.
Right.
I'll go and hitch up the car and we'll get going.
Yeah.
Yep. So take my midge hat off. Got a few midges coming with us on the journey. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it here. It's good if you can put up with the midges.
They weren't too bad, were they, when it was first few days?
When there's sun out, it was all right. If there's a bit of wind or rain, it's okay. But if it's like this and it's a bit drizzly and mizzly, with no barrack here.
No.
Okay. Just wonder why they were waiting.
No, I don't know.
Okay. So we're going back the way we came, really, aren't we?
Yeah, because we could go via Loch Caravan, but there's a lot of single track roads that way, especially around Loch Caravan itself.
Continue on A832.
Which we probably would do if we just had the van, but there's a tunnel, isn't there? And sometimes you have to reverse back and Leodamo again.
Yep. All right.
69.4.
Yeah, so won't film the way we came back.
No, because it's the way
Came in, rather.
Yeah. So anyway, we're off to Bunree, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to Bunree. A couple of nights there. Really just to sort of relax. We won't be doing much when we're there. Just catch up on a bit of relax.
Yeah, and some of your editing, we've been sort of like 2 days behind, haven't we?
Yeah.
Most of the time. Trying to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
we'll catch up a little bit later.
Yep.
Alright. I'll go on, we'll film a little bit of it then.
Just this bit here, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Especially from this direction, I think, because you do see all the curves and go towards the mountains.
Yeah.
This is the A832 between Kinlochewe and Augustus, isn't it?
Yeah. This is fourth gear.
This is fourth gear, yeah. It's quite steep. Sure, where that car is up there is where the original road was.
Yeah.
Going around the mountain.
Yeah. It sort of fell off the mountain, didn't it?
Yeah. So it was quite scary because it was single track.
Turn right onto A835.
Clouds over there.
Oh no. It's really quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's nearly 10 o'clock. Wait for the train at Garve.
Yeah. I think I've ever stopped here, sure.
No, I think we were just driven through.
Yeah.
Wants to see a train, I wonder which way it's coming.
There it is.
so on the right hand side here is where we first stayed when we first came to Scotland, isn't it?
Yeah.
A estate called
Brahan.
Brahan, just on the right here.
Yeah, and there's a campsite down there.
Yeah, we noticed it's got a Caravan and Motorhome Club CL.
Yeah.
There's a little symbol came up on Mrs. Satnag.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice there. It was a big estate, wasn't it? With lots of walks and
Yeah, very nice.
stayed in a cottage down there.
Back over the Kessock Bridge.
Didn't think we'd see Inverness again, did we, this trip? But
No.
Mrs. Satnag thought it was the best way to go.
It's certainly been quiet anyway.
Yeah, it was very quiet.
On Cali Thistle.
It's a cute little ground, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not really exactly the Etihad, is it?
At the roundabout, take the third exit to Longman Road. Turn right at the traffic light.
Okay. Should be in this outside lane here. That's the way we came back from Loch Ness Shores there, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. The way we went to it and the way we came back.
Over the Caledonian Canal. The swing bridge. All this bit's new, isn't it? Around
They were
here.
doing this, weren't they, last year?
Take the
Yeah.
third exit to A82.
Looks like there's like park and ride there.
Oh, yeah,
A few motorhomes in there.
yeah.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
Mm,
Parking for motorhomes.
yeah. Nice sort of park area here.
Yeah, yeah.
Continue on A82.
So we're going along the other side of Loch Ness now,
Yeah.
the north side. The busier side and fewer views really, isn't there?
Yeah. Mainly trees.
Yeah.
Get some glimpses here, don't you?
Yeah.
Probably get better views this way, don't you, than going the other way?
I think you do actually, because this is sort of like behind you, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Well, it's the other side of the road as well.
Yeah, well, and that, yeah. So if we'd come from
traffic.
Bewley, they would have come down there.
Yeah. was empty last year, wasn't it?
It was, wasn't it? There was about one van and it's still not full.
No. I don't think there's any hook up there.
Turn left onto A82. Continue on A82.
Back to Fort Augustus.
Where we were last Sunday, weren't we?
As John Dunford said back in Fort Augustus in Septemberus.
True. Really nice chips, weren't they?
Yeah.
The car park's full.
Oh, wow.
Well.
Yeah, that's a bit full. Lots of people about. Look like they've jumped off a bus, haven't they?
Yeah, boats in the loch.
Yeah. Not going left this time.
No. There was a campsite down there, wasn't
Yeah.
there? Seems to now going to be all holiday chalets,
Okay.
statics.
Oh, statics.
Yeah, looks like it.
It's a shame.
So what's that lock over there?
This is Loch Lochy.
Yeah,
this
we
is the
always
Loch
get
Lochy
it wrong, don't we? Call it Loch Long or
It's Loch Lochy.
it's Loch Lochy. It's quite.
Ski bridge.
Turn right onto A82. Continue on A82.
— 17 degrees it says.
Yeah. Waiting to get out of there, aren't they?
It's a big queue. Trying to get out.
I'm wondering why my indicator sounds like it's going so fast. I had an error message come up to say one of the indicators wasn't working. Then the other indicator wasn't working, but they are working.
It's just making a very fast click, isn't it?
Well, I think it does that to say there's something
Wrong.
but
Yeah.
there isn't anything wrong. So goodness knows what that's about. I think Rob and Lynn had it, didn't they?
Yeah,
So-
they did have some problem with indicators. Yeah, it sort of came and went.
Yeah, we have had it once before. shortly after I hooked the car up. I unhooked the car and put it back, and it was all right. So maybe the same will happen again.
It sounds like it's really nervous, doesn't it? Or...
At the roundabout, take the first exit to A82.
Go and get diesel, Mrs. Satnag.
It's quite a nice beat there. And the same the other way.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Head Road.
There's always a queue
Queue for
here, isn't
diesel
there?
as well, eh?
When possible, make a U-turn,
Right.
then take the first left.
It's all right if I fill up with diesel, Mrs. Satnag. Right, so we're back to Mr. and Mrs. voiceover again. Somehow I managed to disconnect the microphones completely, so I had no sound at all whilst we were coming out of Fort William. I think I must have dislodged it whilst we were filling up with whilst I was filling up with diesel.
Yeah.
But sorry about that. So I thought we'd just talk you through the last bit of this video.
Yeah, so we're leaving Fort William. This is Loch Linney on a right-hand side.
Yeah, there's a bit of car park in there as well, isn't there, for motorhomes?
That's right, yeah.
It's worth having a look at. And I think at this stage we thought we were following Glyn.
Yeah.
We could see a cougar and a caravan up the road in the distance.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think Glyn was holding us up here.
Probably the car in front of Glyn was holding him up.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, so he was off to Oban.
Yeah, and he got stuck on the A82 on, was it a breakdown or something?
There was a breakdown on the A82, and what they were doing was diverting traffic up the coast road near Oban.
Right.
So it took them an hour and 20 minutes
Yeah.
to get to Tesco, apparently,
Right,
which
okay.
is the other side of Oban from the site.
Oh, right, okay. Is it cleared now?
I don't know. I
Oh,
keep
okay.
meaning to
Well,
check it because
We'll check that after we've done Mr. and Mrs. voiceover.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so here we are. That's not Glyn in the.
No, that wasn't
the
clear.
labour,
No, I don't think we caught him up. I think he carried on into the traffic. Now here's the Corran ferry. And this is the ferry we went on last time we were at Bunree, isn't it? The Corran ferry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took the van, didn't we, across there?
Yeah, it's quite a good ferry.
Yeah, and then we did a scenic drive all around the other side,
yeah,
where we've never been before.
It's only about 5 minutes across there.
Yeah, I think we're coming up to that Bunree sign soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
You shouldn't take.
Yeah, so don't take the sign that says Bunree, otherwise you'll be in serious trouble.
Yeah, I don't know what Bunree itself's like.
I
So.
don't think I want to find out. It's a really narrow lane, so there it is.
Yeah,
So it's not this turning.
so you carry on until you see the big Caravan and Motorhome Club sign. It's
After this bridge
after
coming
the
up.
bridge, that's right.
Yeah, so here's the bridge, and you see the green sign for the Caravan Motorhome Club, and you can turn into here. There's a cattle grid coming up.
You'll see why there's a cattle grid in a minute.
Yeah.
We thought he'd moved, didn't we?
We hoped he would move. I think
He
he's
didn't
only a
for
little youngster,
Yeah.
but he would not move.
No.
Just stood there, and I even got out at one stage to try and shoo him along.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're supposed to shoo cattle or not.
It just wouldn't.
Just-
then he just
just-
sort of moved a bit
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then had a scratch.
yeah. And I said to the lady in the reception when we got here about the cattle, she says, "Oh, sometimes they give the motorhomes and caravans a lick, and they sort of leave a nice bit of slobber all over it."
Don't think it did that.
No. So
No.
we sat here for ages,
Ages,
and
yeah.
someone turned up behind us and tooted because they didn't know why we were
Well,
sitting there going nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he was going to have a proper wash, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Shave. And finally, thinks about moving.
I'm thinking about it. No, I don't think I will.
No. Quite like looking at this motorhome.
I edged the motorhome a little bit further forward and still
Wouldn't move, would he? Gee.
So eventually I tried shoeing it. Come on, little cow, move. I don't know if it was a cow or a bull actually, and it was a young one.
Yeah. That's why I keep saying he or she. I'm not sure.
I didn't look underneath.
No.
Now I'm going to have a good scratch again.
And finally, it starts to move very, very slowly. Yep, it's moving.
Oh, if I must.
Yeah.
So then we carry on and go down the sort of edging past it. Still wouldn't move right.
Yeah, well, there were other ones there, weren't there?
Yeah,
About 4 or 5 other ones standing there. I just got this feeling he was going to turn around and come back.
Yeah. It's 5 miles an hour down here, so take it easy. There's people in these houses here who don't like people zooming past.
Yeah, or parking outside.
Or parking outside even, yeah.
No.
Because particularly if you arrive early.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, so they've coned off that lay-by there, as you can see. They must have had people parking in the lay-by.
Yeah.
Which must be pretty annoying. So there's traffic lights here, and these traffic lights stay on red or green for 2 minutes. So you have to sit here and wait patiently, because it is strictly one way down into the site. As you can see, it's pretty narrow.
Yeah, no passing places.
There are absolutely, well,
No.
there's very few.
Very few.
I mean, you can sometimes meet walkers up there. There's enough room to get past walkers and bicycles, but a few potholes as you get in. It wouldn't be a campsite if it didn't have potholes on the entrance to it. But yeah, and the arrivals area is on the right, which is a little bit unusual. You have to go to the right here, and you see, because the reason is you've got motorhomes waiting to leave, and they're waiting for the traffic light to change to green.
Yeah, there's it's called exit lane, isn't it? In the middle there.
Yeah, so
there's 2 arrival lanes here.
yeah, so there's plenty of room to park up. So here we are at Bunree. So just quickly go in and pay a reception. That van suddenly appeared from nowhere then. And yeah.
There's only one barrier in and out, isn't there?
Yeah, and they give you a key fob, not key fob, a remote control for the barrier with buttons on it.
All right.
Like an old-fashioned TV remote.
Yeah.
And this is a site we've been to so many times, Bunree.
Yeah, so we haven't done a tour of all the facilities, have we? Because we've done that before.
Well, I mean, they are Caravan and Motorhome Club standard facilities, so there's no point really. And we're still not using the facilities. I think we've just got used to using our own facilities now. So there's a water point on the right. They're all over the site, so you shouldn't have any problems getting water.
We were looking for a white pig, weren't we? Because couldn't book her. All the ones down by the Loch are non-awning.
Yeah, and I've been asked before about that. I mean, they make them non-awnings, so you're not blocking other people's view further back. But I've asked in the past if we could put a canopy out, a roll-out canopy, and they've said yes, you can do that, as long as it's not 3-sided.
Yeah, because if it is, then people's views are blocked, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's probably best to ask at reception if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking out at the moment. We're just sitting on the campsite and just looking out. There's no one's got a canopy out as such. Mind you, it's chucking it down at the moment. So
It'll be a good idea anyway.
No.
So we've just gone past the facilities block, haven't we?
Yeah.
We did think of stopping up the top here, but
yeah,
there are a
it's not a
couple on
bad
the
view up
left-hand
there, is it?
side.
Could have stopped at that one. I think we thought about going down here, but ended up going all the way round. I seem to remember.
Well, you saw one, and then we discovered that it had got a marker on it, so we carried on down here.
Yeah, but if you possibly can, and you don't mind not having an awning, the pictures at the front are great because you've got a lock view.
Yeah.
And when the weather's good, it's a fantastic view out there.
Yeah, we have been on several of these up the
end
front.
one there, yeah.
Yeah, and a bit further along here.
Yeah.
And so they were all fully booked when I And I looked the other day, there still were.
Yeah. I think we chose the one sort of in the middle here,
Yeah.
between the trees there.
We're trying to avoid trees, aren't we? Especially if it's going to be wet.
It's going to be wet, yeah. And Poppy gets so worried if something drops on the roof.
Yeah.
So a nice open pitch is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So this is the one we chose.
Yeah. 99.
That's it. Right, Poppy, can we have your attention? Thank you. Good girl. That's it, it's very good. A bee? A bee. Look, a bee. Look, people, a bee.
Come on.
Yeah. Hello, Bunree. Nice to see you again. We were saying that and it doesn't feel like it's that long since we were last here. I think it's been about a year.
It was last October when we were on that Scotland trip then. We
Yeah.
took the ferry across.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. We took the ferry over there. That was good. That was a good day. Yeah, it's just coming on to rain. A little bit, spitting a little bit. I do like this site though.
Yeah, I know. They're peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I like Loch Shore campsites. I think I'd like Rosemarkie.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Yeah. Just something peaceful about being by the side of the loch.
Yeah.
Swans over there. Nestled in the mountains. Well, the hills. They're over there, out there.
Yeah, you can see it's quite
Yeah.
It's
Not a bad pitch.
Yeah, I mean, I would have got a blue one if I could, but I couldn't.
No. Yep. Let's go and get.
I think we were where that van is there.
Yeah,
in October.
previously. Yeah. Right.
Go get some water.
I'm going to fill up with water. If we fill up with water, we know it lasts 2 days then, and we can
Yeah.
just empty at the service point on the way out. So we're just going to have a bit of a relaxing time. I don't think we're planning on doing anything. I can't beat a good cup of coffee.
It's quite good, that, isn't it? It's quite,
Yeah.
It's quite good. Right, so first of all, how much did it cost? It was £53.20.
Upside down.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? I just can read it's £53.20, which is roughly per night
No idea.
£26.60. Both EE and Vodafone seem to be very good.
Do they?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
tried both. They seem to be
Okay.
excellent. You haven't tried the TV yet, have you?
I seem to remember it wasn't particularly good, but we'll try it.
So, a couple of things. It says to visit the Nevis cable cars,
You wouldn't want to do. Which
the Glencoe.
I'd love to do that. I really would.
The Glencoe Visitors Centre, which we have done
Yeah.
before, really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The Ben Nevis Distillery.
That's a possible, isn't it?
We could go on a Land Rover safari at Glencoe if we were here. Well, a lot longer. Whitewater rafting you could do after the Glencoe Land Rover safari.
Yeah.
And then you could go on a Sea Loch fishing trip.
And if I hadn't thrown up by the end of that,
You could go ice climbing and
would match.
mountain activity centre.
perhaps not all in the same day.
No. So then it talks about the walk that we have done here, and we
The
did make a
Inchry
video of it across the road there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then-
You haven't done the Inchry Falls.
I have. When we came here a while ago,
Okay.
we filmed us doing it.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
About 2018,
2000
something like
frozen to death.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Then it talks
Walks.
about cycle route, etc. It also recommends Neptune's staircase on the Caledonian Canal.
I've forgotten what those locks were called.
That's what they were called.
Yeah, I put it in the title. I just called them the Fort Augustus locks.
No, they're the Neptune staircase.
Yeah.
And then obviously it says about Glencoe.
Yeah.
Then
Conan Ferry.
Coran Ferry.
Sorry, Coran Ferry. Conan Ferry. Conan Doyle Ferry.
Yeah, which we did in the van last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we went all the way round.
Yeah.
That other coast that we'd never been to before.
No.
We didn't climb the lighthouse though.
No, I just wondered. It said you could then go as a foot passenger, so you could just park the car there and or walk from here, presumably. It's only over there, isn't it?
Yeah. And then of course obviously Fort William is nearby.
Yeah.
There's the tavern in Fort William, is a lovely small pub. And we often go to the Clacade Inn.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately seems to only be open now in the evenings from 5 o'clock.
Oh, that's a shame.
So I can't go there for lunch. As they said, short staffed.
Not heard that before.
No, hearing that a lot, aren't we?
Mm.
Supermarkets, there's quite a nice co-op in Ballacoolish, isn't there? About 6 miles away.
Alacoolish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. Obviously there's Morrison's, Lidl's.
I don't think it is.
M&S, Aldi, Tesco in Fort William, which
Yeah.
is 9 miles away.
Yeah.
Swimming pool in Fort William.
Yeah. There's loads to do here, isn't there?
Yeah. And there's the petrol stations. I mean, the Morrison's where we've been, or North Ballacoolish.
Ballacoolish.
2.5 miles away. And there's a bus, 10-minute walk away, which goes to Fort William, Ballacoolish, Kinlochewe and over.
No, you're saying Kinlochewe wrong now.
I give up.
Kinlochewe, we're told.
Right.
Why are place names so difficult?
Oh no, just let you do these. I should just leave a blank.
Yeah.
And then you just fill in how it should be pronounced.
Or go on online and get the correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
Funny enough, when you do look at some of those pronunciations, they're done in American accent, so it would make it even funnier, wouldn't it? Kinlochewe.
Which is the old way you had to come by road, didn't you?
Yeah.
Before they had the bridge here, or you had to go on the ferry.
I'm just enjoying the scenery here.
Well, we have come here for a bit of a catch-up, haven't we? And a bit of a relax.
Yeah, we might do
all these games of Rummy Cub have tired us out.
I actually won a Rummy Cub.
I won 2 last night. Had 3 games, I won 2, you won 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was more luck than judgment.
Which was amazing, really. Yeah.
So on that major
announcement,
that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't been to Bunree, you really should go. Let us know if you have been. What did you think of it? And we'll catch
just
up.
love it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll catch up with you in the next one.
Okay then.
See you then.
Yeah. Bye then.
Bye.